What up, Leo? How are you doing? This is your April bone curio reading. You know how we do this. We're going to start with the bone and the charms first, and we're going to get some confirmation from tarot. And then I got another deck, and this is Money Matters Oracle deck. Now, I got this Money Moves. And look, I don't even know the name. Money Moves Oracle deck. I got this, I think, off of Timo. I ordered this so long ago. I don't even remember, but I think it was Timu just because it doesn't have a name of who created it. And we know Timu likes to copy and paste with the decks. So, if you're looking for it, hopefully you can get it before those tariffs hit. I think it's on Etsy for like $15, but I really think I got this on Timu for maybe like $8. So, try not to overpay for it. All right, Leo, Leo, Leo. For April, any guidance, any messages? Leo. Alrighty. Ooh, hold up, Leo. I got something in my eye. I was outside trying to water my plants. I've been so busy. I'm trying to catch up on everything with my house. So it's been like going outside. I need to cut the grass, but the allergies are getting me, Leo. So bear with me, because I think I'm going to have to stop a couple of times and wipe these eyes. Let's get into it, though. First thing, you got the stalker card. You got also another eye in your money sector. So somebody's trying to keep an eye on your money, policing your money. This also could be you trying to make sure that your money is okay, but we got a stalker, and it's a negative. It's a negative stalker. So this could be somebody that's trying to look at your business. You have money coming in, though, with spirit. Let me bring it down. You got money coming in. Where is... You have money lost in the family. So this could be that maybe you're doing something. You could also have family that are concerned about finances. Maybe you're helping somebody out. Maybe somebody is just trying to make sure that you're not overspending, or they could just be concerned about the money. Stability is in the family, though, and I also feel like something is coming in with travel for some of you. And that could be a way too to bring in some money. Some of you could be traveling out to make money. You could be a consultant. You could work in the travel industry. I also feel too that there is money that is coming in internationally or globally. Now, this could also be online. This could be online, selling products, websites, things like that. Some of you may also be looking into, I don't see relocation necessarily, but I feel like that this is a connection with something that could be of a different city, different state, different country. I am getting some issues with headaches and joint pain in your health. So you might want to take it easy. This could be stress related because we do have the stress heart right here, and we have the sword, and it could be over money. Now, you have the little skeleton hand, and this could be family. Like, gimme, 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 help me out. Let me do this. Or let me have this. I feel like that some of you, there may be some issues with maybe family that's pulling on your finances or your resources, or you could be trying to help somebody within your family. So I think the message is just kind of be careful with the spending or your finances. I am getting improvement in health with the sun. So if you've been having any issues or something like that, I feel like something is going to get better. I just realized when I was looking at the Mockingbird, I think for some of you with the money factor, this is, if you're working, this is a boss or somebody that is watching you. And this is negative energy. So I'm wondering if somebody is trying to find a reason to interfere with your money. For some of you that are working, whether you're working in an office or working remotely, you could have like a boss or somebody that's just being a pain in your ass. Just because it looks like that something is being watched and talked about. And it could cause some type of irritation. For some of you, though, definitely there's some money issues that are coming in that you really need to stay on top of. We have something coming in with love upside down. So there may be some problem with a relationship. Devil head is up here. Heart is upside down. This could definitely be dealing with somebody that is not, I don't know, the best fit. This person could also, with the devil head, could be somebody that has a temper. We got in the bad spell work false false person, somebody being fake. And then we have the arrow that's pointing at the love. So be careful, because some of you question marks, you might be dealing with somebody that you don't really know what's going on with them. We got the skull and crossbow here, so something could be coming to an end, and we got somebody that is in their emotions. Some of you could be dealing with somebody that is emotional. Some of you could be dealing with somebody that things are coming to an end because of emotions or mood swings or something like that. I'm not sure. I do feel like somebody is turning their back on a situation just because the devil head is completely facing away from the heart. Let's see. Some of you are at a crossroads in the negative spell work where it may be, I don't know what I need to do. There's some options that are coming up. Maybe you're trying to weigh them. A few of you could be dealing with a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. It could be a business person. And then we also have some type of problem with a friendship too that is coming in. Let me see what the people. Two people, one is looking face up, one is looking face down. So you might not be on the same page, and there is a lack of communication. Now, this is coming into your home. And then we got somebody that's looking towards the wall here. So there may be even some type of lack of communication with somebody in your home. Spirit is showing be careful of trickster energy. Somebody trying to play games with you. Could be masculine energy because we got a penis here. So be careful of whether you're a male or a female. You might have a male that is in your life that's playing some type of games. Now, Spirit is definitely showing some type of bullet casing. And this could be connected to this male. This also could be connected to a friendship. We do have a gun pointing towards the stress heart. So be careful with stress. Now, I am seeing if there is a lot of conflict, there is going to be some type of transformation with this because we have the butterfly. Nine of Wands in love is somebody defending themselves. It's almost like you did this, you did that, and you could be like, no, I didn't do this, or I'm not doing this, or this could be somebody else. You might be accusing them or something, and they're like, no, I'm not doing it. I don't know why, but I got a lot of stress on communication for you guys this month. Some of you, there may be job loss. Now, remember, I said that I feel like you have somebody in the job sector that could be watching you with a negative aspect of trying to take a job away from you or take a position away from you. Some of you might not even like this energy and decide to move on. We definitely have that there is something that is affecting your money. Four of Cups could be the skill set is not there. Or you could have some people critiquing something that you do and you're trying to defend yourself with this Nine of Wands. So we have moving into the good spell work, there may be something with a job loss because a skill set is not there. And then we have something with being defending, sometimes this could even be like going into a meeting and what do they call it? A review. So maybe somebody could be saying something and you don't agree with them. This could be a review with HR. For some of you, this could be a review on your meetings. If you have a website, this could even be negative reviews on that where you're defending. There's something that causes a loss of money. Let's see. There is some worries, and I'm wondering if the stress is coming in from feeling burdened. Like, okay, I got to get this money in, or I need this money to improve. Now, you do have a key showing that something is opening up, but we do have evil eye energy on top of a new beginning. The good thing is the sword is on top of it, which means that you're cutting away any type of negativity. Some of you, I feel like that there is going to be some move or a new move that's coming in. There may be looking for a place. Um, and I don't know. I feel like it's going to be unexpected just because we have the arrow. Let me see. Where was the mask at? The mask was here. So where's the arrow pointing at? In love, we have the firecracker or the explosion on top of the home. Some of you, there could be a problem with the home. This also could be that maybe you're moving out of a section because you're remodeling. For some of you, there may be some type of repair that needs to be in the home. For some of you, though, with the demon head that was under that, you could be dealing with a negative roommate, or this could even be a negative landlord. Let's see. There may be some issue with finances with a home, and it's not going to apply to everybody. Let me see what's under the demon head. We have busy bee. Lucky charm is in the middle, and we also have the catcher's mitt, which is good because this is opportunity that are coming in, which could be bringing in more money. There definitely could be a problem in the job that leads to either you walking away from a job, or if there is a termination or being let go, it looks like that something else is going to come in because there's major opportunities that look like they're coming in for you. 9 of Pentacles, and then we got 10 of Pentacles here. So 9 of Pentacles is showing independence, possibly entrepreneurship. And then we have 10 of Pentacles, which means that one door closes, another door opens. Not completely fast enough for you, though. For some, we have something that's blooming, but it's not in the upright, which means that it should bloom in spring. But because it's not blooming now, could be blooming in the summertime, which means that some of you, you might be picking up the pace or getting more money in the summer months. Now, for a few of you, there is a legal situation that is coming in that you might have to deal with it. The moon is on top of it. Could be that maybe something is coming to light that you didn't see. This could be an unexpected bill. This could be an unexpected cost that needs to come in. For some of you, it may have something to do with medical because the doctor bag is there. So this could be trying to catch up on either some type of medical payment, or maybe you're getting some type of notice that you owe something and you didn't think that you owed it. I am getting luck is bound, which means that this is not the month to play the lottery. You got the claw on top of your good luck sector. We definitely have Jack of Pentacles, which could be a younger Earth sign person, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Handcuffs are there. Some of you might be putting stipulations on your kids. You might be talking to them and saying, look, you can't do X, Y, Z. Maybe because you're trying to protect them. There also could be some conflict that's coming in with a younger person. That the handcuffs are there, and I feel like that there may be you putting some type of boundary or limitation on a younger person. Some of you could be dealing with a child that you're trying to say, look, okay, you need to act right. You know, it's time for you to grow up. I don't want you running all over the place. And for some of you, you might have a little pushback, especially if it's a female. We have vertebrae on top of a younger person, a younger child. So there may be having to trying to correct somebody, and they're a little bit more rebellious. Could be because of a boy or guy. This also could be that there is an issue with a father figure, with the King of Cups. So you could be having a child that has a problem with a father, or there may be some type of rebellion, whether you're a mother or a father, a rebellion because somebody doesn't want to be told what to do, or they don't want to be held back. They don't want to be bound. Now, depending on how young they are, you know, if they're under 18, then they got to do what you tell them to do. If they're over 18, you might be having a problem with somebody that is like, you're not my mama. You're not my daddy. You know, they might be challenging it. I'm not sure. Some of you may be having a past love or somebody that is deciding to move somewhere else. They could be at a distance and coming back. So either they're thinking about leaving to go somewhere else, or they're coming from somewhere to come back. we have the hip joint, and this is about being flexible. So you may get some type of call or message about somebody that is trying to figure out if they're going to go, stay, or come back or whatever, and they're trying to maybe get some type of bearing. I feel like somebody is, they're not sure what direction they want to go. For some of you, this could be you. Maybe you're thinking about picking up or packing up and moving, and you're just not sure where exactly you want to move. Also, could be the concern is the finances. I do feel like your crown is not upright, which is not good for a Leo. Typically, the crown should be upright, but we got 10 of Wands, and then we got 8 of Wands, and this is being overburdened and wanting to move forward. Evil eye energy is on top of your manifestation, which could be that you're trying to do something, start something, and you're getting some opposition. We do have that the purse is coming in, so there could be some manifestation of money, especially with travel. If you drive Uber, Lyft, or you're going somewhere where there's possibility of making more money, I feel like that is going to open up for you. Some of you, there is definitely some issue with listening to spirit or hearing spirit. Now, let's see what else is underneath. I am getting a lot of communication. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to synchronicities. Some of you, there's definitely a problem with family that's coming in that I think spirit is trying to help you navigate. And this could be that, oh, you need to move this way. Also could be that there's some issue with a child that you're going to have to deal with. Some of you, you might have some father figure or father energy that comes back in that you're going to have to deal with. There may be some trauma or something, Leo, that y'all are either dealing with yourself or dealing with a child. Watch your stress levels. I feel like that you need to be careful of stress issues that may be a problem for other things, like, heart, headaches, ulcers, things like that. I'm getting that there's an energy of pay attention to your health. Pay attention, especially when it's stress-induced things. There is a conversation with a friend, maybe multiple friends. So you might be doing some type of gathering or something that's coming up. Maybe this is even a podcast where you're inviting a lot of people. But I see a lot of conversations coming in. And the lucky charm is next to it, which could be good. This could be good energy, good conversation. You got a lot of communication coming in this month. The only place that I see a lack of communication could be within the family. So you might be having a problem with somebody that you live with. But other than that, just kind of, network, but be careful of what you're talking about. Communication could be a problem. Something could be taken the wrong way. Also, to be careful of in the love, dealing with somebody that's wearing a false mask. And then especially if this is a past love that comes back, this person could be telling you that they're healed and they're not. Something is a little bit off, especially with the heart upside down. All right, Leo, Leo, Leo. Leo, any guidance, any messages? I definitely feel like something is going on more so in your money or your finances with a job. And like I said, the negative watching makes me feel like that you're either somebody's putting pressure on you in a workplace situation. And I feel like the environment may be becoming toxic for some of you. So there may be this thing of, I want to go ahead and move forward. And you might be, that job loss could be you actually deciding to move on and look for another job. With that the 8 of Cups, I'm sorry, there's definitely walking away from something that no longer serves you. Leo. All right, let's see what we have. Devil. Interesting. This is bondage. This is self-restriction. This is fear. This could also be somebody that is lusting, addiction, but they're bound by the addiction. The bondage with the devil, and we did see the devil head, the handcuffs over there. Could be you trying to restrict somebody, somebody trying to restrict you. You may even be stuck in a situation. And we have a message that's coming in with the Page of Wands, and this is something that's coming in quick. Could be a fiery message, but then we have this Knight of Wands, which is reckless, impatient, rebel. Remember, we saw that energy over here. Somebody could be like, I want to do what I want to do. This could be you. If somebody is trying to hold you back, you might be like, look, I don't want to be held back. Get out my business. Stop looking at me. Stop trying to hold me back. If this is a job situation, maybe you're trying to move forward and you got a boss or somebody that's like, no, we're going to make it harder for you. If this is a relationship, this could be somebody trying to control you, or vice versa. You could be the boss trying to hold somebody back. You also could be in a relationship trying to control somebody else. Now, Four of Wands is betrayal. And it's in a reverse, and this is being taken advantage of, under pressure. Remember where I told you up here that I felt like there's somebody watching or whatever could be making you feel like you're under pressure. Stalker card is somebody trying to police your money, police your job, or police what you're trying to do. I think the theme about it is what is it's probably going to be, you ain't the boss of me. Hold up, let me write that down. Which would be classic Leo. You ain't the boss of me. Now, being coming from Leo energy, you could be trying to boss somebody. All right. So there may be something that is coming in where there's a demotion, something is taken away. Somebody might be feeling under pressure. There's a little bit of a discord. Something is not moving as smoothly as it possibly can. Now, we have the Four of Swords, which is good. This is in the upright. It's good. This is about, okay, coming out of this energy, breaking free. Not necessarily all the way free, but it's like, okay, maybe I need to go ahead and look at this situation differently. Maybe it's time for me to move on. Maybe I need to look at a different direction. Now, I am getting that there is some patience that's going to be needed with this, Leo. Some of you could be trying to move forward from something. There looks like there's a major change that's coming in. You could be looking for another job. You could be looking for another situation that is going to work out for you. And Spirit is saying it's coming. For some of you, there's going to be a move. This is possibly moving to a different city, different state, different country with the World card. This is even too making money with travel. If there's been some issues with a job and you feel like you're being taken advantage of and you're not making enough money, some of you might be actually deciding that I am going to start a website. I'm going to bring in clients that are global or international. I'm going to Uber and Lyft. I want to apply to be a pilot or a flight attendant. So we have the fruits of your labor, of something that is like, I went through a hard time where I felt held back, or I felt blocked, or I felt like something wasn't moving the way that I needed it to move. Now, we definitely have a negative energy where there is something that is not free flowing, and then it starts to open up. And for some of you, this may require some type of move. Now, I am getting King of Swords in reverse. This could be travel with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. This could be too conversations. I feel like because the energy is of conversation, some of you might be having a negative conversation with somebody who's overbearing. This person may be like, okay, this is what we want to talk about. This is what we're going to do. And for some of you, this could be a boss. You could be moving away from this. I also feel too that there is something where there's a conversation that's going around and around in circles. So I'm wondering if it's two people not listening to each other, or if it's one person not wanting to hear the other person. This also could be that if this is a boss or a relationship, it's like, look, we've talked about this before. We keep talking about this. So there may be some issue where it's like, I no longer want to do this, which is the Hermit in the upright. And this is solitude. This is somebody like shutting up and trying to figure out what is the next move. Maybe I don't need to talk. Maybe I don't need to be in having all these multiple conversations that don't seem to go anywhere. So if you're dealing with HR or somebody else, some of y'all are like, you know what, I'm not going to keep doing this. I said what I said, and now I'm going to go ahead and put in for a transfer, a promotion somewhere else. Or for some of you, you could be walking away from the job and finding something else, which I feel like because of all those opportunities, some of you are going to be looking at other places. If this is a relationship, somebody may be like, I'm tired of going around in circles with you, saying the same thing over and over again. I'm pulling away. Now, judgment in the upright is an awakening, new perspective, or rebirth, which means that being silent, not putting a lot of energy into something actually might be working for your benefit, where it's like, okay, let me get my head together. Let me figure out what I do, what I want to do, and let me move in a different direction. I don't feel like that this is a negative thing. I feel like that maybe for somebody, it's like I need to be by myself for a little bit. I need to have my space. And if this is a job, this could be that some of you are coming to grips with something not working out and wanting to move in a different direction. If this is a relationship, some of you might be taking a break from somebody. We have King of Pentacles in reverse, possessive, insecurity, jealous, needy. So here's the thing. If this is you pulling away, somebody might be like, nope, 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 nope. You can't go. If this is somebody trying to pull away from you, you could be like, no. And I think that comes back with the handcuffs. Be careful that you're not being bound by something, or somebody's being too possessive of you, or you're being too possessive of them. Yeah, Two of Cups in reverse. Petty quarrels, miscommunication, jealousy, arguments. And it's because somebody is trying to control somebody to the point where it's not good. It's not healthy. If this is the workplace, that may be why you leave. Maybe somebody is like, you're not going to get a promotion until you do what I want you to do. And I don't know what that could be. It could be that there's a lot of, I feel like that there's a lot of toxic energy where whatever this is, whether this is in a job or a relationship, there's some toxic energy that's coming in. Now, when I say relationship could be romantic. It also could be platonic. This could be your friends group. This could be a group that you're in. You may be involved in something where somebody is trying to dominate you, or you're putting your energy into dominating them. Now, Page of Pentacles is showing for some of you, if you're unhappy with a situation, you're going to move forward. There's messages that could be coming in with a new job, new opportunities. So some of you might be putting out your feelers. Some of you may even be going back to an old job with the Six of Cups. The Strength card could be careful if you come out of this energy that you don't go back. Six of Cups can also be going back to the past. If this is a relationship where somebody is too controlling with you and you get away from them, some of you are going to turn around and try to go right back into it, against maybe your better judgment. If this is a job, this could be them offering you more money to stay. Five of Pentacles, though, is it's not worth it. Five of Pentacles is poverty. It's also hopelessness. It's also spiritual poverty. What am I doing? With the Strength card in reverse, this could be somebody feeling weak. I don't think any of you are supposed to go back to the past. I don't feel like that's going to be a positive thing for you. Five of Pentacles is could be a little bit of depression on top of that too. I feel like that whatever it is with the Page of Cups, some of you are looking for something new to begin. And then we do have with the Five of Wands in reverse, we have harmony, breakthroughs, positive changes, new opportunities that are coming in. Be careful that you're not being roped into something that feels too controlling. I don't think Leos are meant to be controlled. I know a lot of Leos that try to control, and I'm not going to say try, a lot of them control situations. Be careful that if this is you, you're not putting pressure on the people around you that you're trying to control a situation, because somebody's going to feel stifled and they're going to break free. It's either you or it's going to be somebody else. And it looks like that there's a weakness of maybe coming back and settling. And I don't think that's you guys. I don't think that y'all would go back to somebody and settle. And I don't think that any of you want somebody to come back to you and settle, because there is a weakness. There is this lack of discipline. And then there's not being, with the Five of Pentacles, this is a hardship, something that is not beneficial. So this is a job that's not good for you, and it's possibly a relationship that's not good for you. Page of Cups is showing something else is coming in. This could be a birth. This could be a birth of a new job, a birth of a new energy. Five of Wands is basically coming out of conflict and actually finding some type of harmony or peace. It's not like I want to repeat it. So be really careful that if you break away from something that was negative, that you don't go back. Because I don't think that that's something that you want to do. Some of you, because there is some insecurity, may settle for it, but I don't. It depends on what other planets you have in your charts. There are some Leos that they get stuck in a cycle. They absolutely do. But there are some out there that are 100% leaders that are like, I got to break this cycle. Be careful that you are not stuck in your head, because I kind of felt that with that first row, that we have somebody that it's like, I don't want to give up. I don't want to give up. I don't want to give up. But they're running around in circles. And this could have something to do with, I don't know, ADHD maybe, OCD, cycles that you're stuck in, things that you're having a hard time breaking. I don't know. Let's see. Let's look into money moves. Money moves for Leo. All right. First thing that we have is moving up. This is careers on the rise, new offers coming in, time to go to the next level. So I think Spirit is telling you right now, you're not stuck. You're not bound by something. You're supposed to move forward. The good thing is fast changes are coming in, which means that this could be something that happens this month or next month. And I really feel like it's more so in the summer that things are going to change for you guys. We got things happening suddenly in a short period. Take bold steps forward. All right, let me see. Oh, I like this. Social status. Now, this could be putting yourself out there. And I love the crown. Some of you may be putting yourself in a position, or you're taking an opportunity that's coming in that puts you in the limelight. You will reach the heights of fame in society. Don't be arrogant, though. Look how beautiful this is. So for some of you, it looks like that you're opening a door to something that brings in recognition, brings in some type of status, but we got mind power. And I feel like this is, don't get stuck in your head. Don't overthink things. Let's see. Use your intelligence, analyze data logically, and think rationally. Lead with your mind. So this is kind of like, don't get caught up in something. Stay focused. Stay logical. Don't what if could be, because here we go with the limitations. It's almost like you're supposed to be successful, but for some of you, you get stuck in something. I think it's a cycle. Fear and doubt limit freedom of action. Let go of your worries. And it's on top of the mind power, which means that some of you, the biggest obstacle that you have are not people. It's the way that you're thinking about something. Are you letting people get into your head where they're stopping you or holding you back from success? Because something is taking over. Looks like a door closes if you get too far in your head, or you let fears get the better of you. Now, if this is insecurities and things like that, if this is a job, they're going to go on with the next person. And maybe that, oh, you're not ready for this position, or you're not ready to do this, or whatever. If this is a relationship, there could be some insecurities that are pushing someone away. But we got fear, we got limited, and it's in the head. New direction. Some of you, if a door closes, it looks like you're going to pivot. Now, here's the thing. Some of you is saying that you might need a mentor, or you might need some help with somebody keeping you on the right track. Let's see. Where's it going to lead you to? Because I feel like that when you starting off to success, you have something that should be opening up for you. But maybe a certain path that you're trying to go on is not the path for you, especially if your mind is making you stress and worry about it. Maybe you're not ready for it. But we do have opportunity coming in. New job opportunities, a change of workplace, change is coming. For some of you, I feel like that this thing is going to be somewhere else. Or either you're going to have a website that connects to other places. Because I feel like that there's a whole group of people, new people that could be coming your way. Opportunity is coming in, and then we have celebrations as your final card. So it looks like that you have something positive with dealing with opportunities that may have to deal with foreign investments, international things. This could be a lot of computer work. This also could be connecting to people in foreign countries with companies or jobs that are beneficial for you. For some of you, make sure that whatever these things with the handcuffs are, that you're not letting yourself be stuck or bound in a situation that is not good for you. It's going to be something that you're going to have to break through. And it may stress you. I don't know. We got double energy, and that's something too that you need to be careful of. Some of you are being watched by somebody that's not good, Leo. But we already know y'all always come with the fuckery. But take care of yourself. I love y'all.